You're watching News 8 at 5:30 with Ann Nyberg, Darren Kramer, and meteorologist Joe Fury.
New at 5:30 now, a story you'll see only on News 8. A controversial piece of legislation at the state capitol has people talking. The push to lower the legal limit for driving under the influence. Supporters say it will save people since Connecticut ranks among the highest for drunk driving fatalities. Critics argue it goes too far and someone could face a DUI possibly for one drink. But one local dad told us, you never want to be him.
Some people just want time to stop. But Stephen Panus of Southport would give anything to go back in time to be with his son. He's in the picture you're looking at.
Do you remember the last time you spoke to him?
Yeah. When he left here to go to Rhode Island on a Friday morning.
And you never really get over it, right?
The triggers are everywhere.
This is Jake, just 16 years old. Smart, athletic, a natural, really, on the field. Kind of kid that would light up a room. Handsome, too.
It was August 9th, 2020. A carload of kids here in Rhode Island, on Block Island. There was alcohol involved. It was a summer day. Jake wasn't driving. Police say his girlfriend was behind the wheel and lost control of the car. You know what happened next. Jake was suddenly gone. What does it do to a family?
It destroys them. It's soul crushing. For us, we're all different people today. My wife's different, I'm different, and Jake's younger brother Liam is different.
That's why Stephen says it's time for a different DUI number, saying without question it should go from .08 to .05. The DOT's pushing legislation to do just that.
Some people watching this might say, why do we need to change this at all? Why can't we leave it at .08? It's been fine. Why do we need to lower it to .05? You would say?
We have been very stubborn in trying to drive down the number of alcohol fatalities on our roadway. We're historically in the top 3 or top 5 of states that have the highest percentage of fatalities caused by drunk driving.
So, how drunk are we in Connecticut? The latest data from 2021 shows 112 people were killed in alcohol-related crashes, which is about 40% of all fatalities in the state. In the U.S., the number's lower. 31% of all traffic fatals involved drunk drivers.
Yes. So, and they may only vote on one, so they might.
The DOT commissioner telling News 8, science shows that at .05, your body becomes affected by the alcohol when you're behind the wheel. Right now, only Utah has gone to this lower blood alcohol limit.
It's not going to lead to a reduction in people going out and having fun. And in fact, Utah saw when they did it, the alcohol sales increased, receipts for the hospitality industry increased.
This is what drunk driving has done. The smallest of victims. Each person on this wall at the local chapter of Mothers Against Drunk Driving represents a life ended too soon.
Because the phones aren't stopping.
The calls just keep coming, says Bob Gargiulo, with a twinge of frustration and sadness in his voice. The ache on the other end of the phone echoes in his head, the stories, and one that he just couldn't finish when we talked with him. Gargiulo says lowering the limit will save lives with no question.
Anything we can do, and as small as a .08 to .05 move, if that means 2 lives are saved in Connecticut, that's 2 more lives, that's 2 more families that don't have to deal with tragedy.
Connecticut State Police say the car wrecks they see after someone sips too much booze are devastating. And with car services, they add, there's no reason to drink and drive.
We do a walk and turn.
Connecticut trooper Pedro Munez says the knocking, it never gets easier.
They know when we start knocking on the door, you can see it in their face, and then having to let them know that your loved one died.
Not everyone's on board with going to .05, including one state rep. So you might be thinking this.
You're not making a lot of friends at state police, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, the DOT.
I think it's too easy of a solution. We've got to make the tough decisions. We've got to address enforcement on the roads, putting more troopers on the roads to pull people over.
State Rep Vincent Candelora says he's all about saving people, reducing drunk driving, and stopping people from dying. But he claims the science on .05 is not proven. And this could mean, he adds, someone weighing 100 pounds, having one glass of wine, and driving next is in handcuffs.
Hypothetical situation. You leave here right now, when this interview's done, you get a call, someone you love, and your family's been killed by a drunk driver. Would you think differently about it then?
No question, it's something we all take very seriously. We want all our roads to be safe. I have 3 kids that are driving on the roads, and you worry about it.
Yeah.
Back to Stephen Panus from the beginning of our story. He hopes lawmakers remember his pain. It never goes away. Not now. Not ever. And before they push that button to vote.
Look at your children and think about whether you'd want them taken from you.
Stephen's now written a book, turning pain into purpose, he says, hoping it will help someone else survive the vice grip of grief that he says takes hold of your heart and never lets go.
If you could get a message to Jake, what do you want him to know most?
How much he's missed.
And that a day doesn't go by that you just don't think about him?
10,000 times a day.
We spoke with the Connecticut Restaurant Association today. They're not weighing in publicly just yet, but their leadership is continuing to look at the legislation, and they told me they obviously want all Connecticut residents to be as safe as possible.
Jeff, the big question is, when will this be voted on? The end of the session is near.
Yeah, so in the next couple of weeks, it will be voted on, and we'll know if it's going to pass or not.
Quite a story.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Powerful is right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.